So I'm waiting on my tour guide to come out right now, but I just wanted to show you guys the outside of the Raptor Center and how they have all these birds on the just on their windows. See this big bird right there? That's just supposed to be like a hawk or a raptor. And you can see this cluster of birds over here called a murmuration. So they do this as a survival tactic because then it'll be too confusing for the hawk to come through and pick out one, because they clump up together and the hawk gets very confused and cannot pick out a singular bird. Let's go inside. Okay.
We feed dead stuff. So most of the eagles are going to get a combination of rat
Okay.
and fish and mouse, possibly, but mostly rat and fish.
A pretty high
And some
protein and
quail.
fats.
Yes.
Okay.
And every day it's they weigh the birds. If they've gone down in weight, they up the amount of food. If they get up in weight, which they can, they cut down the food so they keep them at a good weight.
Okay.
Yeah. If they're an adult, so they can have a territory which they can stay at for a very long time. Some people think that eagles mate for life, but they really are attaching to a territory. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not like if two eagles mate and then one dies, the other one will, another pair can, develop. In Minnesota, we see it in 90% of the eagles that come to the vet clinic. It's lead poisoning. So I'll tell you the stats. So we get about 130 eagles in here to the vet clinic downstairs. 90% of them have elevated levels of lead.
Thanks.
Of the 90%, about 25% of them are lead toxic. So just too high.
Yeah.
The vets here can do something called chelation therapy, which they give them this chelation therapy and it takes the lead out, but it doesn't reverse the neurological damage that's done by the lead.
Okay.
Okay, so that's the key.
Sense.
So they're getting here's the issue. The juvenile eagles are leaving their nest around October. We have hunting season here. November here, Minnesota, November, and same with Wisconsin. So these young birds are going. Hunters, when they kill a deer, if they use lead, they use a lead bullet. If it hits bone, it shatters into a million pieces throughout the body of the deer. And then they gut it and they leave it on the ground.
Yeah.
Well, for a young eagle, that's like easy meat. So they can come down, one little piece of lead as big as the fingernail can cause a lot of trouble for them. To see an eagle die from lead is really bad. They are grounded, they can't breathe, can have blood coming from the mouth. It's just really bad.
That's a really sad note to end this pet visit on, and I'm sorry for that. I had an ending clip at first, and I'm not exactly sure what happened to it. So I just want to insert this here, say thank you for listening to my pet visit, and I hope y'all have a wonderful spring break. I am currently back home in Chicago, and I'm looking forward to just resting. So see you later. Oh yeah, and if you're ever on the St. Paul campus, be sure to stop by their Raptor Center. They're pretty great. Also, this is a picture of my 4-year-old pit bull terrier. His name is Tough, and I've had him since he was 2 weeks old.